anytime there's a brand new Netflix anime, you know I'm ready. Pacific Rim The Black. Right, so before we actually talk about the show, ladies and gentlemen, I do want to quickly say like where I stand with Pacific Rim as a franchise. As for the first movie, I think it's alright. It's definitely better than like an average show. I have seen it more than once. I did enjoy it about the same level, so for me, like, it's totally fine. However, for the second movie, I wasn't a fan, mate. I was not a fan. I personally think it was a massive, massive step down from that first movie, so I went into this show totally neutral. And yeah, this is a brand new anime on Netflix. It is 7 episodes long and each episode is about 30 minutes. As for story, I'm not going to go into it, to be fair. Like, if you've seen Pacific Rim, you get an idea of what's going on. I will say though, they do try new things in this show, like a lot of new things. There is a lot of plot. Some of it, not great. But as for the story, if you've seen the other 2 movies or you've at least seen the first movie, you have like a general gist of what's going on, and plus they do their side like new stuff in the show. As for the characters, majority of them were good. Like the main characters were pretty good. The side characters, some of them felt very, very weak. They felt like kind of rushed. And that's like a general theme of the entire show. In fact, I'm just going to say it right now, yo. I know it's 7 episodes and it is only 30 minutes. But there's seasons of anime shows on Netflix that are even shorter and they just feel better paced. They don't feel rushed. This felt very, very rushed. And I think that's because, like, they're doing so much, yo. We know Pacific Rim, we don't need, like, so much extra backstory or, like, extra story that you're bringing to the show. It's just totally unnecessary. Or for me, it felt unnecessary anyway. You've already got giant kaiju fighting robots, mate. You don't need a bunch of extra side stories. But this show went the extra mile. And the story is all over the place. That, for me, that is how I felt. Like, it was definitely rushed. A lot of it. The side stuff it felt dead, mate. It felt definitely dead. However, where this show was pretty good. First of all, the animation looks really good, man. Netflix are just killing the anime game right now. I've said multiple times, the last like 5 anime shows that I've reviewed, I've loved, man. So I'm fully on board. The art style in this looks very, very good. Also, in the UK, this is rated 12. So I guess in other places, it'll be like 13 or whatever. There's some, like, I wouldn't say gore moments, but there's some, like, violent moments, which, yeah, I did appreciate. However, where this show was the best for me is definitely the action, man. When things are punching each other, that is what I want to see. I was fully invested. Extremely entertained, man. The fighting is very, very good. I do think if you're a Pacific Rim fan, like you really like the franchise, you will definitely love this show. Also, if you're a die-hard anime fan, you probably will like this as well. If you're like me, I love anime. I'm not a big fan of the franchise. I think it's okay, especially the first film. The second film, again, for me, was a little bit dead. If you're that kind of person, you definitely, like, won't feel bad after watching this. You will enjoy it for what it is. You will know there's a few, like, dead bits and a few side plots that you just do not care about. A few side characters you ain't interested in. But yeah, overall, for me, it was definitely a little bit better than average. I'm probably not ever going to go out my way to watch it again, and I'm probably not going to, like, force and just praise this show and tell you guys, definitely stop what you're doing, go and watch it. Unless, of course, you're a big Pacific Rim fan or you love anime or any of those things, you will enjoy it. If you're on the fence, you'd probably leave on the fence. And yeah, I'm going to give Pacific Rim The Black 5.5 nerds out of 10. I do want to quickly say, if you're new to the channel, I will let you know now. Obviously, you've been subbed to a while, then you know. 5 out of 10 for me is dead average. This is definitely a little bit better than average. A 6 out of 10 movie or show, whatever, for me, that is the rating of, yeah, it is pretty good, and I probably will watch it again. So yeah, it couldn't reach a 6. I think 5.5 is fair, but yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's just my opinion. Let me know if you've seen Pacific Rim The Black in the comment section below. As always, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate the big love and support, and I'll see you all in a bit.